Here's the entity that opts to engage in more stalking conduct with the so-called security guard while they're engaging in the pattern of conduct of monitoring online. This is the entity's false sense of magic and witchcraft, which is criminal activity and evidence of mental illness. You will not engage in more stalking, and that be the means whereby you are going to obstruct justice. In fact, obstruct justice meaning you're going to stalk someone more, and the more that you stalk, the more mentally ill evidence you have. This is literally the system that the Ontario Police Department, the City of Ontario, have utilized, and I documented all their criminal activity pursuant to monitoring on my device. So with the people of the state who are the entity that engage in stalking with them. This is stalking by a whole venue. They have engineer light flying all about. The light activity on the vehicle, this is what Vactor is doing under the fake sun. That is not at the Obit Family Community Library right now, which would not be creating light activity under this cover structure at any point during the day when it's at the Obit Family Community Library, and it is not while it's reflecting off of this windshield, speaking to immediacy, where the entity is also shown to be at a fake sun stalking with the airport. The entity's doing that while I'm publishing onto X right now, which will be added with this evidence, speaking to the ongoing pattern of ongoing obstruction of justice. More and more terrorist acts, more and more sexually violent acts, like Abigail monitoring my vagina in the bathroom at 9 p.m. The entity, Rob Strauss monitoring my vagina in the bathroom yesterday morning. Vactor engaging in what is conspicuously stalking with regard to what is psychologically torturing while they're all monitoring my vagina at the Obit Family Community Library, where I'm showing you Kelly Blacken is a demon gang stalking at that entrance during the 9 a.m. hour. There's no sun at all while they're stalking in the path with light and noise in the specific environment. This is P.O.C. And this is where the entity is speaking as the state, okay? You are engaging in that conduct not ignorantly, but pursuant to a pattern of conduct where the airport is indeed stalking. And Safeguard on Demand is engaged in criminal monitoring as well. This is psychopathic pacing in the parking lot. They're engaged in molestation while they're parking in the spots. Speaking to mental illness in the City of Ontario in the blue vans. The serial stalkers that I already documented, the basis for removing Paulion, amongst many other means of and resources regarding removing a terrorist from office, are coming in and sharing in that sexual violence while I'm publishing the fact that this entity is both engaging what is stealing from me, stealing my money, and then as their audible activity, meaning while they're monitoring, harassing, and referencing homelessness, that is the product of this very gang stalking system. I also want to be clear, it is also a basis of federal prison. That's no ordinary means of what is harassing someone while you are conspiring their murder, stealing and defaming their character. Remember, homelessness is the basis whereby Jason Fields and Tracy Banks and the Ontario Police Department are kidnapping and defaming character. The entities engage in this while you're embarrassed because you are engaging in the pattern of conduct, and I'm showing you to be a psychopathic vagina monitoring stalker who comes to the grocery store to stalk a woman, stalking with your mother. Okay, it's entirely pathetic, and you'll see that published on X as well. This is the airport that's engaged in that ongoing psychopathic pacing, targeting me because of what it is that I'm documenting. This is a pattern of conduct. This is P.O.C.